What is up, guys? It's your boy here, Jersey Flex, back with another video. As you guys could tell by the title of this video, I want to be talking to you guys about getting shredded off Winstrol. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys go and hit that subscribe button. Okay, I appreciate all the love and support from you guys, and I appreciate everybody that's new to this channel. Thank you for supporting me. So today, talking about Winstrol. Winstrol is probably one of the most commonly used contest prep compounds out there, and alongside with like Anavar and things like that, it really helps put the icing on the cake for a photo shoot or a bodybuilding show in terms of tightening up your skin, flushing out any of that water weight, and really putting the cherry on top to looking as aesthetic as possible. So before we get started, go hit the freaking subscribe button, and we're going to stop wasting time and roll that freaking intro, guys. Boom.
Maybe it's a new beginning. Maybe it's the start of where it ends. I know. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro video that I put together for you guys, but you guys also take the time to note and realize that that intro has a little medical disclaimer. I'm a total gym bro, douche, a dude. I work out, lift things up, put them down. I'm not a doctor. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to medicate or prescribe anything to you guys. So any of the stuff that you guys are going to be doing out there, please seek the attention of a medical professional first. Use this video simply as bro science, dude science. Get yourself huge and look really good on a beach. That's just about it. So let's kind of discuss a little bit about Winstrol itself. Winstrol is probably one of the only compounds. It's unique in this sense that it's identical to the oral form as it is in the water suspension injectable form. So you guys can literally take the vial, squirt it in your mouth, and take it orally. So the injectable form is the same as the oral form found in capsules. And another thing to note about Winstrol is that aside from the fact that it's really liver toxic, so that's one thing that I do want to state to you guys, be careful with your liver enzymes and make sure to keep that stuff in check. But it's also one of the more popular steroids that people have been popped in competitive sports. So if you're a competitive athlete, this is something to consider, that it's going to stay in your system for quite a dang long time. It's actually what Barry Bonds got popped with too. So a little fun fact for you about Winstrol. Aside from that, it's not something you want to take for a long duration of time. That's why the title of this video is Getting Shredded on Winstrol. Okay, so whether you're doing 20, 40, 50 milligrams of Winstrol, make sure you don't do it for a long time. It really dries you out. It can make your joints really ache. So that's kind of the topic of discussion that I wanted to dive into today, is to just be mindful of the fact that your joints are gonna take a nice little toll from doing Winstrol. So if you're someone who typically suffers from dry joints or aching joints, Winstrol might be something that can push you over the edge and really make your joints hurt. So one of the common issues that people have with taking anabolic steroids to begin with is a lot of joint pain that's followed after the cycle. And the reason being is because they're moving heavier weights than they typically would, and your tendons and ligaments, they take longer to build strength, whereas your muscle tissue kind of just builds strength immediately. When you take anabolics, your muscle tissue is just going to grow. It's going to grow like wildfire, and you're going to build, you know, in some cases 5, 10, 20, even 30 pounds of mass in a month, you know, given that some of it's going to be water, some of it's muscle tissue, and so on and so forth. But you're going to really stack on size if your training and diet is on point and, you know, following the plan that you have in mind. With that being said, steroids in general will hurt your joints, but most steroids will actually add water unless they dry out your joints. So something testosterone based like Deca or testosterone itself, D-ball, they'll help your joints by putting fluid in them. Winstrol It's one of those compounds where it flushes out a lot of water. It's a contest prep drug, so it's gonna dry you out. It's gonna remove all that synovial fluid that you have in your joints, but it will improve your athletic performance and make you stronger. So that's where you run the risk of having those dry joints, and being stronger, moving heavier weights, you're gonna get a lot of aches. So please keep that in mind, guys. You know, if you're in contest prep or you're getting ready for a modeling photo shoot, that you're gonna have some kinds of pains with that. One way to avoid that, I'm gonna add, and this will take away from how shredded you're gonna look, is keeping a testosterone base. So a lot of athletes out there, when they're getting ready for their photo shoots or they're getting ready for a bodybuilding show, the last week or two they might completely altogether get rid of their testosterone and add an AI to flush out water. Now, if you're taking Winstrol to recreationally look good, like on a beach or something like that, or you have a special event that you're trying to do, keep in mind you probably can't drink alcohol because it's liver toxic, so you should be good in that sense. But you know, keep testosterone in the mix as a base because it's going to help your joints. That's my honest opinion. And also take other kinds of joint support supplements that'll help you as well. Make sure you drink plenty of water, because aside from the fact that it is flushing out water and giving you a drier, harder look, you're also going to need water because your kidneys could basically, you know, be trying to flush out air. You know, you don't want to choke your kidneys when they're trying to flush out something so toxic. So make sure to keep that in mind. And one of the things that I do have to add about Winstrol, so for you guys, is the injectable form. In most cases, when you inject a compound versus taking the oral form, you avoid a lot of liver toxicity. With Winstrol, you have the same level of liver toxicity whether you inject it or not. And being that it's a water suspension compound, it's one of the most painful injections you guys can do. So more painful, and you have the same level of toxicity on your kidneys and liver. That to me does not seem worth it. You might as well just take the oral version of it. And again, this channel does not promote the usage or recommend anything, but if I were to recommend, I don't recommend doing the injectable version because it's more pain and you have the same level of toxicity. But these are just some things to keep in mind. Do not think just because you're going to get dry off of it that you have to avoid drinking water. Please drink your water. Drink a gallon or a gallon and a half a day as you would regularly as a bodybuilder. And keep in mind that your body needs that to flush everything out. So I hope this video taught you guys a thing or two about Winstrol. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Roll that freaking outro.